You can't be serious. Don't you see that this needs to be done? We both have the same target, the occupants.
We may have the same target, but we don't have the same aim. The Gondoliers Guild will never work with you cutthroats, no matter how hard times get.
You fools! If we don't collaborate, we'll achieve nothing.
You heard my answer. We will find other ways to help the citizens.
Damn those gondoliers, always doing their own thing. We, the people, need to work together to get rid of the occupiers. But of course they don't agree with my methods. How about you? Are you friends with the Persians? Or would you be willing to help?
I don't care who I work with, I just need to get on board this ship.
Well, I don't work with just anyone. You'll have to be tested first. Meet me at my hideout on the roof. You can get to it through the tavern. The password is, watch your tongue on the roofs, it might get lost. Maybe then we can see if you're of any use. Anyway, I better get going before the guards show up.
Hello. I've heard of you before. You earned yourself quite a reputation among the citizens.
Tell me about yourself.
My name's Ulrich. I'm a warrior. Well, actually, I'm the son of a smith. But I want to be a warrior. When my father died, I inherited his smithy. But I didn't want to become a smith, so the smithy is vacant.
What's so bad about becoming a smith?
It was always my dream to fight for justice. My father told me forging weapons was the best path to follow, but using them was what really fascinated me. Now that my father's died, I can shape my own future. I want to become a member of the Guards, but as of yet, they haven't accepted me into their ranks. But until they do, I'll continue my training and help with the training of others.
I know someone who'd love to work in your smithy.
Really? That's great. But I won't give my father's smithy to just some guy off the street. I'll need either a certificate to prove his skills or a transfer fee. Of course, I'm not unreasonable. In the latter case, I'd have someone fetch the smith and his tools as well.
I'll pay the sum.
All right, the smithy's yours. I mean, his. I'll call him right away. What can I do for you?
I want to learn some fighting skills.
Well, I'm not really specialised in one subject, but I surely know some good tricks.
How can I help you?
How can I gain a reputation?
The best way to make a splash around here is to do some work for the city. Let's see. Here in the inner city, you're probably best talking to the chief of the guards. In the outer city, there's the judge. And again, the chief of the guards. But there are plenty of other things you can do to get yourself known.
What have you got to drink?
Ah, holidays. A relaxing evening in the tavern. Isn't it wonderful?
And you are...
I am General Black, head of the Inner City Guards. Or former head of the guard, I should say. My unit's been dismissed by the Doge in favour of those scummy Persian mercenaries. We have strict orders not to interfere as well. So while the Persians are living the life of Riley, we get to sit here doing nothing. Great, isn't it? I need a drink.
Tell me more about the occupation.
Who understands the motives of the Doge nowadays? If the mercenaries block all incoming ships, the people are going to starve. I don't think they'll have the people cooperating that way. And the watch posts they installed in the streets? Well, let's just say I don't think that'll help them find the one they're looking for.
Do you have any assignments for me?
See, right now I can't issue any official assignments. In my district, they're a real plague, and there's a huge beast lurking in the sewers. If you could give us a hand, it'd be much appreciated. It'd be good for your wallet, and your reputation and all.
Do you know any more about that beast in the sewers?
Personally, I think it's the dyer's fault. No one knows what happens when they pour all their colouring down the sewers. Anyway, as far as we can tell, if this huge King Gripper is slain, there will be no more offspring. All we have to do is take it out, and the job's a good un. Its nest is hidden deep inside the inner city catacombs. Keep your eye out if you go down there. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Do you know any more about the rogue situation?
If you're brave enough, you could follow the rogues to their hideouts, just before daybreak. Is there anything else I can help you with?
I'll come back later.
That looks
I don't
good.
know.
Watch your step on the roofs. It's a long way down.
Watch your tongue on the roofs. It might get lost.
Right, go inside. Tusker's already waiting for you.
Ah, a visitor. Sorry I didn't do any cleaning before you came round. What kind of host am I? And there's no tea or cookies either. I guess the next time I kill my maid, I should make sure I've got a spare first. Yeah. Anyway, This stinking place is my only refuge right now. The Persians sealed off the Arsenal district because it's a rogue's domain these days. Kitten, my boss, is waiting for me, so I need to get rid of those bastards, and quickly. And you?
My name doesn't matter, but I need to get on board this ship.
Ha! Get aboard the Claw? To do what? Don't waste my time. On the other hand, let me have a closer look at you. You look like you can handle yourself. I've arranged for a meeting with a Persian informant. Meet him in front of the Persian trade house at night. He can help you get aboard the Claw. But be careful, you never know who you can trust. I don't know if anyone else is interested in this information. Maybe someone is interested in the plunder stored on that ship.
How can I help you?
I'd like to get some rest.
Sorry, my dear, all my rooms are occupied. I can only offer you a stall in my bar.
Goodbye.
coward! Come here!
I have to thank you for your help with those bandits. You must be the one Tusker told me about.
He told me to meet you here.
Okay, I guess it's time for me to return the favor. But before we go on board, we need the key those rogues stole from me. Good. You found the key. Now give it to me so we can get aboard the ship.
Here, take it.
Thanks. Now let's go. Let's go inside.
Well, my Persian friend, looks like you got what you wanted. I gave you the girl. Now let's talk about what you can do for me.
Silence, prisoner!
Where did you take Sophistos?
Don't you worry about Sophistos. He's being taken good care of in the throne room. And when Hector is done with him, it'll all be over for the old warlock. I said shut up, prisoner.
I'm bored.
I can see that. Oh, what's it now?
I have a message for your leader.
You do? Oh, don't worry. I'm sure the Torture will find out about any message you might have when he drops by later. Oh, what's it now?
There's water coming in.
No, there isn't.
Yes, there is.
Listen, it's all perfectly sealed.
So why do I have wet feet then?
Well, where's the leak supposed to be then, eh?
Back there, in the corner.
That's not possible. Let me just have a look at it.
Who are you? Please, don't hurt me, please.
Don't worry, I'm here to help you. Your wife sent me to find you.
My wife? Oh, thank heavens.
You should leave this ship as soon as you can.
You don't need to tell me twice.
But first, listen to me. They took an old and desperate man to their throne room. They called him Sophistos. There's a door somewhere, and it's protected by a secret code word. If the throne room is what you seek, you won't get in there without finding out the secret word. Good luck.
Can't stand 'em anyway.
I'll leave as soon as it's safe. Thank you.
I hope we find who Hector's looking for soon, though. These Venetians are tougher than I thought. Nah, we'll show them. They can't hold on much longer without food and medication. That's the problem with living on an island. We'll soon have their will broken. Can't stand 'em anyway. I hope we find who Hector's...
Hey! Don't you run away! Come here!
What's the password?
I haven't heard of a password.
Who's this? Hello? Hello?
Ah, it's you. I should have known that you'd break free sooner or later. Now you know why we did not want to work with Tusker. He can't be trusted.
How do you know me?
Simple. We've been watching you. It's a wonder our enemy hasn't found you and finished you by now, the way you act around the city.
What are you doing here?
We boatmen are not all as we seem. The gondoliers are the oldest order of Venice, and for years we've cared for the people, doing what needs to be done to help and protect them. But help and protection is often best done in secret, as you may now know. We're here to steal medicine from the galley. The occupants have been blocking all deliveries of food and medicine. Because of them, people are dying, all in the name of breaking the public spirit. Disgraceful. And they're going to keep it up, because unless the people give in and help them in their search, they'll never find who they're looking for. By the way, you don't have any idea who they might be searching for? Any idea who might be responsible for this whole thing?
They're looking for me.
Well, I'm glad you trust me. Even though I have no idea what you've done to rub the Doge up the wrong way, it appears we do have the same aim.
I need to find a prisoner of theirs. His name is Sophistos.
Sophistos, of all people. Well, I'm afraid you may already be too late. He's being interrogated in the throne room, with a guard on permanent duty. You'll need a watchword to get in. Listen, here's a suggestion. I need you to get me 3 parcels of medicine from the upper deck. It's risky, but if you do this, I'll know I can trust you. Then, I'll take you to a place where you can find out the password. And because we could do with staying in the shadows, it'd be good if you did the same. Get me the parcels without killing anybody on the upper deck, and I'll make it especially worth your while. Now go, and come back when you have the medicine. The people of Venice are counting on you.
Have you noticed any change in Hector?
God, help me! Come on, you coward! Don't you run away!
Thank you. You did a great service to the Resistance. You were very cautious on the upper deck. Take this special reward. Now I will take you to the place where you will find what you are looking for. Hurry up!
Oh, an intruder! I'm doomed! Ha 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 ha! Welcome to the Palace of Venice, thief. You shall get nothing from me.
Give me the code to the Claw's throne room.
Ha ha! I am Prince Veridor, and I shall give you nothing. If you know what's good for you, you'll leave immediately. I have 2 guards waiting to assist me at any time of the day. So let me be, filthy little thief, and try not to stay in the palace with your filthy feet on the way out.
Why do you need assistance from your guards? Can Princey not put his shoes on?
Oh my, with a tongue like that, if you had any money, you'd be dangerous. Guards! Fine, you won. You want the code to that wretched ship? It's eternity. Now go!
Get in. Quick. I will bring you back to the galley now. When all of this is over, you will find me at the Inner City Tavern. Oh, and another thing. From now on, we gondoliers will offer you our services whenever you wish. This will make traveling a lot easier for you. And now, good luck.
What's the password?
Eternity.
Correct.
One last time, Sophistos. Will you work with me and tell me where the Black Grimoire is?
I will never collaborate with you, servant of evil.
I am disappointed that you declined my offer.
No!
Bring him back to where you took him. No one will look for him there, and the rats will not leave much evidence. So, you must be the troublemaker. I'm still amazed that you managed to slay one of our order, but don't think you stand a chance against me! I was born on the streets of Jericho. My mother and father were murdered by scum when I was a young child. Their ashes I kept by my side since that day. As I grew stronger. Fueled by rage and blinded by vengeance, I trained. Until one day, I took my revenge, and the murderers fell like flies to my wrath. From that day on, no one dared stand against me. With my bare hands, I built an empire by making allies and letting blood. And finally, my alliance with the undead Archon made me immortal! You are the only threat to the plan. None of us knew you existed. But this ends here. Now!
It'll be my pleasure to kill another of the undead five.
If only you knew how many people had said that right before they died. Hit me with everything you've got. I won't even break a sweat.
my spirit will not let you go.
You came too late.
You are right, Father. I apologize for my failure.
With Sophistos gone, our link to the Black Grimoire is broken. The one good thing is that the undead Archon is now as clueless as we are. We can't take any more chances. You must find Sophistos.
Find him? He's dead. His corpse is on the bottom of the river.
You disappoint me. Use your senses. His corpse didn't sink to the riverbed. It was taken off the boat and hidden in his former dwelling, as the Persian wraith demanded. And death is not as final as it might seem.
So I must find Sophistos' corpse to recover the Black Grimoire?
Yes, but be quick. Your enemy has not yet discovered you. But this will not be true for much longer. Their allies are beginning to stir, and these are much harder to trace. Hide yourself. Stay in shadow.
Our enemies are undead. Why can you not just take their souls?
Because these undead have broken our rules. He was chosen to be my follower, the next final guide. My role is but temporary. When my time ends, someone else is chosen to take over, and my time as the final guide will soon be at an end. Soon it will be dark in your world. The evil you see now is naught compared to the suffering that's yet to come. So, the Eternal Council sought a new final guide. The one they chose was called Victor, and his training went well. But then he violated the rules by reading forbidden books. learning the power of necromancy. The council found out and ended his training immediately, fearing that Victor would abuse his position once he became the final guide. But Victor was not ready to lose what he felt to be his birthright, to become the final guide. So he performed a dark ritual, exploiting the eternal laws. Under the protection of a spell to prevent him dying, Victor cut his own throat, as did 4 of his allies. This created a paradox. How can you be protected from death and die at the same time? This made him and his companions undead and untouchable. So now they are free to do as they please, free from the constraints of the eternal laws. And now Victor plans to destroy the council and myself by changing the eternal rules, by performing the final ritual, which is written in a book that is not from this earth.
The Black Grimoire?
Yes. If he reads the letters that are written on the black pages, he will become unstoppable and destroy all that the universe knows as law and order.
But you too broke the rules, didn't you?
Not with my intention. I fathered you before I knew anything about the final guide, and it would appear the council made a mistake. The eternal rules forbid anyone from becoming the final guide if they have children of their own, as the power inevitably spreads to their kin. When the eternal council heard of you, they were already in disarray, but I convinced them that my unknown and forbidden child, born out of love for your mother, would now be our strongest weapon against our new enemy.
Why have you not told me about my mother?
I have already said more than I should. Now go. Find Sophistus' corpse. Maybe you can find something useful.
I will do this for good people, like Benedict, not you.
Go.
She escaped? And she killed Hector? I thought I had chosen the best.
We are the best.
And what does that say of the rest?
Victor, my dear, let me put it this way. 2 of us are dead. You promised immortality. What makes you think you're so unsusceptible yourself? Not even your creepy little bookworms seem very effective.
He can only make us godlike if the book is found. Did you not listen? He explained it all before.
Shut up, Black Pearl. Your opinion is of no relevance here.
I did not leave my people to listen to your run-down, ill-bred tattle. I gave my future to Victor so that he can make me strong. Strong enough to rule my people. And I will fulfill my oath to him. My war beasts will find this girl, and they will tear her to pieces.
Maybe we should let you talk more, after all.
It's odd. The more she speaks, the more I seem to lose my liking for her cute little face.
I'm sure His Highness will have no problem surrendering his authority for the cause of the greater good.
Ah, what the hell. I was never too fond of the Arsenal district anyway.
I will spread death and terror in the streets until my oath is considered fulfilled.
Show them your temper, my young princess.
That was quite an impressive showing.
It was indeed, General Black. But now we've seen what's happened with the claw, shouldn't we interfere somehow?
Quite on the contrary. We were given clear orders. In no way are we to meddle with the affairs of the occupying Persian forces. All we're doing is following the orders exactly as the Doge gave them to us.
Nothing wrong with that, General.
So, now that's sorted, let's all get back to our posts and let the Doge handle it.
Very well, General.
Oh, and Constable?
Yes, General.
Help that woman out of the water.
Of course, General. Are you all right?
I think so.
Fine. The occupation is over, and the gates to the Arsenal district are open again, and the citizens are free to go there. That is, if they really wish, as terror reigns there. Also, you can find General Black in the garrison again. And although I've seen nothing at all, thank you, mysterious one. Oh, and don't forget that casket that was washed up over there. I believe it's yours.
Come here!